To all the grade 10 students of Davao City National High School, we officially embrace the school year 2020-2021 with positivity. This is teacher Ramil Arcobello saying, let's start a journey this year with excellence. Welcome to the English 10 alternative delivery mode on using information in everyday life. This module is designed to provide you with meaningful opportunities for guided and independent learning at your own pace and time. You will be enabled to process the contents of the learning resource while being an active learner. Welcome to your first module of the first quarter. This is designed to make you utilize the skills that you have learned in the previous year and develop your ability to use information from different texts in everyday life. After going through this module, you are expected to get information from news reports, speeches, and informative texts. Use information from reliable sources in different life activities and express the importance of using information from reliable sources. What I need to know, here's your first task. All you have to do is to read the news article on the 9 barangays in Davao City identified as very high risk to COVID-19 and answer the questions that follow. Choose the letter of the best answer. Write your answers on your paper. Start reading, learners. Time's up. You may start reading and choosing the best answer. Take your time. Have you all chosen the correct answers? That's great. This time, let's take the lesson one on using information in everyday life. In this module, you will engage in different activities that will give you a lot of information about coronavirus. These are all taken from different sources that will help you get a good idea about the said virus as well as learning how to use them. Definitely, you are no longer a stranger of what is currently happening in the world. You may take our first activity in the What's In protection checklist. Fill the chart below with your ways on protecting yourself from any kinds of virus. An example is done for you. Afterwards, answer the following questions. Do you think your list is effective in protecting you from viruses? Where did you get the information that you have listed? How helpful are this information in your daily life? Enjoy, learners! Let's have the what's new. This is your second activity, the points to ponder. Read the article from World Health Organization and how one can be protected from coronavirus and do the activity that follows. Start reading the article on protecting yourself and others from the spread of COVID-19. Let's check your comprehension through these questions. What is the text all about? What is the purpose of the text? What information from the text is similar with your answers in the previous activity? How helpful are the information to you? Do you think this information comes from reliable source? How do you know? Give your ideas, learners. Let's have what is it? Shall we discuss today's topic conceptually and contextually? Information. Information is facts about something or someone. Bear in mind that if something is far from reality and just made up, then it is not information at all. Informative text, speeches, panel discussions, and news reports are all good sources of information because they are backed up with facts. Guided by these easy tips, you will be able to get information, but the real challenge for you is how to use them. Now, let's discuss what you did in activity 2 with these questions. The first question is, what is the text all about? Yes, it's all about protecting yourself and others from the spread of COVID-19. That statement is the main idea of the text. Very good. That's the main idea of the text. Shall we have the second question? How can we protect ourselves from the virus based on the information? Yes, there are 9 ways based on the information given, such as regular washing of hands in alcohol with alcohol or soap and water, maintaining a physical distancing of at least 1 meter, avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth, observe good respiratory hygiene, stay home and self-isolate when not feeling well, avoid going to crowded places, stay avoid going to crowded places, keep up to date on the latest information from trusted sources. These ideas are the supporting ideas or details taken from the text. Below are the tips in getting the information. These are the tips. 1, look for the main idea. Second is gather the supporting details. And third, look for facts. What do we mean by look for the main idea? The main idea is the most important point of the topic. It can be placed in the beginning of the text, within the text, or even at the end. Yes. Second is gathering the supporting details. Every idea is backed up by a series of supporting details. These details answer your question that you have about the topic. Exactly. The third one is look for facts. The easiest way to identify the facts is to answer the questions what, who, when, where, how, and why. Good job, learners. Let's have what's the big deal? This is your third activity in the What's More. Infographics. Infographics are graphic visual representations of information, data, or knowledge intended to present information quickly and clearly. Below is an infographic about the coronavirus. Analyze the infographics and answer the questions that follow. Start reading the questions and choose the best answer. Good job, learners. This time, I have a question. Do you think it is important to get information from reliable source or sources? Why? Very good. Have infographic practice. Create a meaningful infographic based on the informative text about the use of alcohol. A rubric is provided to guide you in your work. After reading the article coming from the World Health Organization on or as advised on the safe use of alcohol-based hand sanitizers. And here's the modified rubric for your infographic. The criteria are the content, design, and purpose. And consider all this justification to make your infographic excellent. Let's take your activity 4, my responsibility. Here is the direction. Being a responsible citizen in the community How can you promote the use of reliable information and stop the spread of fake news during this time of pandemic? Write your answers in the box. Let's have activity 5. This time you're going to cite the importance of the things you have learned today. This is what I have learned. And direction, answer the following questions. Why is information important? What are the different sources of information? Why is it important to get information from reliable sources? What do you do with the information that you have received and read from different sources? Enjoy giving your discussion and explanation, learners. Let's have plan for an action. This is your activity 6 in what I can do. Directions based on all the information about COVID-19 that you have learned from this module. Write an action plan containing the activities that you have intend to do to keep you busy at home during the quarantine period. Make sure that these activities will include your goals as a student and as a citizen of the community. Make sure that there is an explanation for each planned activity. The rubric is provided to guide you. Here is the format of your activity, and here's the modified rubrics for your planned activities during the home quarantine. And the criteria are the action plan, visibility, and organization, and clarity of ideas. And take note on the justification of the following criteria. You've gone so far. Let's have the assessment. Directions. Read President Duterte's speech at the 36th Association Southeast Asian Nations Summit and answer the questions that follow. Choose the letter of the best answer. Start reading the Duterte's speech. Time's up. This time, read each of these questions carefully and choose the best answer. Are you done, learners? Here's another activity, which is the informative text writing. Direction, using the information from the chart, write your own informative text about ACQ, MECQ, or GCQ below. Rubric is provided for you. Write your informative text in one sheet of paper. And here's some modified rubrics in writing and informative text. The criteria are application of information, organization, and mechanics. If you want to explore and learn more, here are the references that will strengthen your knowledge in today's lesson. Thank you for listening. See you next week. This is teacher Emil Arcabello. Be well.